What's up, Power One? So we're talking about why you're that girl today. I'm gonna be bouncing all around with the message for this reading because I see so many messages. So I hope that y'all are doing good. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below what your favorite color is so I can get a vibe on each of these piles. So the first thing I see, gotta ring my little bell. First thing I see with why you're that girl, there's something about you being a righteous type of person. I get the type of person that always likes to fight for the rights of others, fight for what is like rightfully owed to people, or like the right, like just doing the right thing. Like your moral compass is really superb. Like, you know when things are not going well, you know when things are not right. You don't behave the way other people do when they get roles of authority or they have like a upper edge on someone. Like, you don't take advantage of people. So this is what makes you that girl. You have a real strong humanitarian spirit. You have a philanthropist. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all know what I mean. I'm gonna probably pop it on the screen. I can't even think of the right word. But yeah, you have a real strong desire to serve those around you. You're literally appealing to the eye because of how you carry yourself. This is why you're that girl. You understand that there's always going to be politics. There's always going to be ways to play the game. And you constantly find different ways to like ease your way through things, ease your way out of things. You're not sneaky, you're not conniving. You're more of a strategist. I get a strong strategist mindset. You do understand there is a strong need to conserve yourself, conserve your energy, like, and you preserve yourself too. So you give me vibes like you're that girl because you don't have to put it all on Front Street. You learn to hide more of, not even hide, but just be more mystical, be more mysterious. That's the right word. Be more mysterious. Leave people with more of questions than answers when they leave from around you, when they talk to you, when they interact with you. There's a lot of different things that you do and how you handle yourself with other people. And this is what makes you that girl, because you understand how to read the room. You understand how to maneuver. You don't go way out of your way to be nasty or cruel to people. Like, you're just that type of person that's popular. And once people get to know you, they understand why so many people like you and rock with you. Because most times it's always the opposite. Like, some people meet someone and they're like, I don't know why they're so popular. Like, they're this, they're that. Like, with you, it's once you start talking, once you start interacting, maneuvering, get into what you do. And that's another thing about you. No matter who you're around, you know that there's work to be done. Like, it's like a vibe of like, you're always busy, but like you're busy handling things. You're busy conversing with people. Like, people may be in a really deep conversation with you and you could see somebody across the room doing something kind of struggling, and you'll say, oh my gosh, give me a moment, let me get back to you on this conversation. And you'll go and help that person because that's more of a need to you. That's more of, I don't want to say dire need again, but that's more of an urgency to you. So like, helping people is a real urgency for you. And this pal, at least from what I'm seeing, you do understand that a lot of hard work and elbow grease has to go into certain areas of your life that you want to succeed. You're that girl because you understand and you have a sureness about you that things are going to happen for you in the exact way that they're supposed to. You've also you had like this come to Jesus moment where maybe you were making a lot of money and then you decided to step away from a certain passion project, career field, or certain group of people. And you did that because you realized long term, there's going to be things that that group of people or that occupation or something like that would interfere with your morality, your moral compass, your values, your traditions that you're trying to build for yourself. So there's a strong desire for you to really fulfill your destiny in this lifetime. I don't know what your north node is, y'all, power ones. Like, I wonder what y'all north nodes are, because this is giving me like a strong north node understanding. Like, Say, for instance, if you have a North Node in Aries, that would mean that in this lifetime, you have to learn to put yourself first. You have to do a lot of things that tend to you and build you up before you even help somebody else, before you try to be a hero, a god to someone else. You have to be that for yourself in your own life. So I get that strong type of vibe with this pile here. The Seven of Pentacles is calling me right now, and I think it's saying that this has been a long time coming for you. Like maybe since a child, you had this desire to maybe, since the Seven of Pentacles is like military veteran, I'm getting like you've been the type to rescue things and rescue people. I can get like a vibe of the type of person that saved a lot of animals or saved a lot of insects and different things like that. Like maybe you collected insects at a certain point in time in your life, or collected, I'm trying to think of something that's like delicate that you can't, like also like collected flowers and took good care of them. Maybe you're the person in a family who there's a family pet and everybody's pretty much too busy. You make time to walk the dog, you make time to feed the cat, you make time to clean out the fish tank and feed the fish, go to the backyard and put out seeds for the birds, like something of that sort. Like it doesn't matter what other people are doing around you, you're going to always do what you know is the right thing. This is why you're that girl, because you have a strong understanding of where you stand in life and what you're supposed to be doing, no matter what the wave is, whatever the trend is, whatever the curve is, whatever other people are doing. Like it literally has nothing to do with you, because you understand what your desire, what your calling is in life. And it's not really a desire, but I believe that this road that you're on in your life is one of you being sure of yourself. And it's because every time you do what you know you're supposed to do, you're on the right path. And this always leads you to a better situation. So you've learned to just like go through those rough patches in your life, whether it's fun or not, whether it's a good time or not. Like you just know to go through them. And you always have this mindset of like, my ships are coming in, my day is coming, this is going to happen for me. It doesn't matter what's going on right now. Like I love to bring this up because it's so powerful. But I get the vibe of like, you may not know what the law of assumption is, but you probably practice it on a daily basis. I'm getting with this pal. So you could be the type of person that just understands like, no, like I am getting my, let's think of a car. I'm getting my Ferrari and it's going to be mustard yellow. The insides are going to be a beautiful brown. Like I'm going to call the car whatever, I don't know. We're going to call it mustard seed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the type of person that really truly understands. Why do I always say that really true? Anyway, the type of person that really understands, like, no matter what's going on right now, I know what my future holds. I know what I see for myself. I know the messages I get. I know the dreams that I get. I know, like, I can see myself where I'm going. So I'm going to always put the work in for that person. You understand? Like, you understand that there's so much more to life than just looking good. Like you have to actually be good. So this is a reason why like your physical appearance is strong, it's powerful. You're really that girl in every way possible, this pal, because you're not just beauty, you're also brains. But you understand that like your physical attributes aren't your highest or largest quality asset. Like your largest asset is your mind. Your largest asset is the skills that you've obtained, the connections that you make, the everlasting impressions that you put on people. This is why you're that girl, because you have a firm understanding of this. You have a firmness and a groundedness into who you are and where you're going in this lifetime. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says, because you fully understand who you are now. So once you understand who you are now, what you're supposed to be doing now, you can block out all the noise and push past the current reality to jump forward into your desired reality. And if you're not used to that type of talk, what I'm saying is you can literally, you can literally not pay attention to you having $50 left in your bank account. You could be like, no, I already have $1 million. I just didn't transfer it over yet. And people could look at you crazy and you're like, I don't care. Like, I know this is happening for me. For instance, I was watching like a little documentary someone made. They did a dope video. I wish I knew the creator's name off the top of my head. I think I'm going to link it for y'all, pal. So for this pal, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of homework. look into this video that I link in the description box for y'all. It's a video about how Michael Jackson manifested how his career turned out, who he became as a like pop star and everything like that. And he used to always write himself letters. He used to always write things down and say, I will study all the greats and I will become the most entertaining entertainer ever, something like that. And literally, who is bigger and better and have ever outsold Michael Jackson? Like, I think maybe the Beatles, not even like that, but he's like on such a different level. Yeah, I think Michael Jackson's the #1 recording artist like ever, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, if he isn't, I know he's at least top 5. I know Elvis is up there. I know the Beatles is up there. I know a lot of people are up there, but I think Michael Jackson is like, you know, heavy, huge. So yeah, that's the type of vibe I get from this pile. I hope this was like good. I don't want all my readings to be surface level. So if you came for that, I am so sorry, Pookie, but that's not what I give every time. So I'm just going to start busting out more of these This Is Why You're That Girl videos, because I feel like this is what y'all like. And I feel like I can give y'all a lot of gems and a lot of like insight on that. So let me know what your favorite color is, pile 1. This is all I have for you for this reading. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And like this video, give this a big thumbs up because you're definitely getting value. Still, my personal readings are $26 right now. It's a 1-question reading, and you just have to email me. All the instructions are in the description box down below. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. What's up, pile 2s? We are back with another This Is Why You're That Girl reading. I know y'all like these, so we bringing them back. For this pile, I just want y'all to comment down below. What's your favorite color? I'll probably mention it again. So off the top of my head, when I look at this reading, and I'm more of a calm, I'm in a more calm vibe right now because it's the end of the day and I'm ready to go to sleep. So I already know y'all, this pile, y'all have a lot of energy. The tower next to the 8 of Wands tells me that, with the World card, it tells me that y'all have a hot temper. Y'all have a hot temper, or you're quick to get excited about things, but like it's shortly lived. And not in a bad way. It's just like people know if they tell you good news, you're going to be excited about it. You're going to give them encouragement. You're going to big them up. So people really enjoy this about you. This is why you're that girl. You don't mind expressing yourself. You're really good at that. You also have a strong flair for creativity. You do not mind like minding your damn business and not being in anyone else's business. You have a aura around you that says you don't need much, but you do know that you need to take care of you. So it's like once you're done taking care of you, then everything else can be relevant. So this is why you're hot, because you you don't give anybody too much of your own energy. You really just pour into yourself a whole lot. You have this vibe about you that I love this saying, I use this in my everyday life. It's like, if it's not helping, it's hurting. So whatever's not adding to you, you subtract it out of your life. This is why you're that girl, because you don't play about your peace, your sanity, what's around you, your environment, your tranquility and all. So this is why you're that girl, because you're very self-aware about the things that trigger you, the things that make you feel a way and don't actually help you out and pour into you in a real way. So it has to be equally yoked. Like, you have to get an ROI, a return on your investment. If the time you put in and the energy you put in isn't reciprocated or given back to you, even off of the smallest thing, you know to leave it alone, or you know when you could pick it up and put it back down type of energy. Like, people like to say, like, oh, that kid hasn't played with that toy in forever. Like, the kid doesn't get enjoyment out of that toy anymore. So the kid knows that that toy is going to be the toy I use when I want to just add it on to playing with this other toy because of the texture, whatever, you get what I'm saying? So you kind of understand, like, you keep things in a tuck until you need them again. That includes people. You're not a sociopath. You're not someone that's mean and cruel, but you do understand that everybody's using everybody at the end of the day. So you're this girl, you're that girl because you understand this small factor of life that everyone's going to get used. You just have to decide how you want to be used and how you're going to go about using other people. Using people isn't a bad thing. We all use each other. If you have a friend that's a doctor, you're going to ask them for an orthopedic number before you ask a random person in the street or a person at work. You're going to ask the person that has those resources for their resource. You're using them, and it's not in a bad way. Using doesn't necessarily mean like you're wringing them dry. It just means that you understand what their value is and you know where to place them in your life. So that's something that you are really aware of in your life, and you're that girl because you do understand how to tap into said resources to bring about the results that you need. The 5, oh, not the 5, my bad. The Queen of Wands being here just shows me that you have a really dynamic personality. You're extremely upbeat, bubbly, like I said earlier, but also you're the type of person that get things done. So yeah, on the surface, you can have a resting bee face, but also once people get to know you and talk to you, they'll understand exactly why it is that you have that resting bee face. It's because you have a mindset of, we're going to work hard, but I'm going to play harder. So once people see how you work, they have a hard time seeing you have fun. But once you let your guard down around people, maybe like after work gatherings, or maybe there's a point in time where it's like the end of the day at work and all your work got done already, and you just happen to say something really funny and somebody laughs harder than they ever have at anything at work, and people have no idea, and they look at you and they're like, what? They said something funny? And you have the most straight face. It's because like you have a layered type of energy, personality to you. Everything that people see isn't necessarily what it is. So you work hard, but you play harder. This is why you're that girl, because you're not easily swayed and you're not easily controlled. But people also come towards you and think that things are going to be sweet based off of your bubbliness, based off your upbeat personality. But once they see you in that mode, they get a little intimidated. You're that girl because you understand that, yeah, I have this side to me, but I also have that side. So you understand how to swap out different aspects of your personality and who you are when you're in different rooms, different places, different times. Like you understand there's a time and place for everything. This is why you're that girl. I see the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups being right next to each other. That tells me that you have, I said this already, but I kind of want to dive into it deeper. You have a strong knack for expressing yourself. So you could have multiple ways that you go about expressing yourself. You could be really good at writing, but you also could be really good at capturing pictures and bringing them two together. So I see this Pal being someone who is really good at Instagram, or should maybe think about picking up Instagram and like diving into it as a creative project. I know Instagram isn't the most lit platform, but it's still highly used. It's one of the most used social media platforms. So if you're that type of person, or you've been thinking about it, I think this is your cue to go and do that. And you'll be seen as that girl even more once you do that, because people will be like, damn, like that's a beautiful picture, but this caption goes so perfectly with it. Like I get that type of energy off of this Pile. I'm seeing like a picture of someone capturing like a really nice sunset, and then you use like a line from a poem, and it just goes so well together, and it's just giving like you could have designed an album cover or been like a creative director type of energy. The Page of Cups also tells me that in love, you are the type of person that sweeps people off their feet unexpectedly. People tend to think that you're really young and you don't know much, but once you really get into your groove in a relationship or within any type of situation or project, you really show your full self within it, and you're able to express yourself on so many different layers and facets that people have to look at you from different angles to fully understand who you are as a person in the full scope of things. You do have a sharp tongue on you. You're that girl because you understand that a lot of things can be short-lived. Like you understand like the vibe or the mindset of live, laugh, love. Like every moment should be a moment that counts in your life. You're that girl because you understand time is precious. Time is of the essence, and we have to make every moment worth it. This is the type of vibe that this Pile brings to me. I see that y'all could be really into things like, I'm getting like someone that likes to do pottery. I'm getting someone that likes to maybe like on a whim, just do a good amount of DIY stuff, do it yourself projects. Even if it's something as small as creating some shorts to go with an outfit that you might wear once. This is something that you find to be important for yourself because like your vision had to come alive. So you're creative in different aspects. Like you understand the five senses and how to trigger them in order to get the most out of what you're doing. So instead of you just doing a painting and it's a flat painting, you know that you have to add texture. You know you have to add some type of scent, some type of enticing demonstration on this art in order to keep people's eyes locked in. So again, Instagram vibes where like they say, oh, you have to have the hook first on your videos. Like, find the thing to make people stay on your video. Then after you have the hook, you have to give them quality or give them value so that they know their time watching this video isn't going to be wasted. Like so on and so forth. That type of vibe, that type of what is the word I want to use? That type of vibe, that type of step-by-step process you use. The Eight of Wands being on top of the Eight of Swords, it's like you're an overthinker, but you never show it. Like, you never let anyone see you sweating, tripping, off your rocker, off your A game. You have to come with it every time. You don't have a type A personality, Pile 2s, but you do have the type of personality that can come off that way if people aren't paying attention to you closely enough. I just keep getting this vibe. There's no high priestess here or anything like that, but I think people tend to be really surprised at, oh yeah, 2, anybody that's ever gone to your home, they're actually really surprised by how creative you actually are and how you bring your creativity into your space, even if it's like a project that you do, a hobby that you do, or like something that you do at home and then bring it around or about people. They're always really surprised that you get these things done because you seem like you're so serious and you don't actually have time to get anything fun done. And that's only for the people that know you on a surface level. People that know you really well think that you're that girl because you're just like this really this really good sweetheart, this really well-rounded person who they can just have around anyone, bring around anyone. You're the friend that no matter what the event is, you'll probably get you'll get an invite by your different friend groups, different networking, I want to say networking buddies. I don't know what. No, you're the type of person that could be just brought into different rooms because you are multifaceted. And if you don't know a subject, you don't know something, you're willing to listen, you're willing to learn, you're willing to go with the flow of the conversation, and you ask the right questions. So people know that they can bring you to any type of event and you will maneuver that room, that conversation, those people in a way that will represent that person that you went with very well, to the point where people will be asking about you at the next event and seeing if you'll come back again because they really enjoyed your conversation, your vibe, who you are as a person. You know how to hold the attention of other people with the way that you speak, but you also understand that there's a time for you to be quiet and be more, I don't want to say secluded, but more mellow and allow someone else to lead the conversation, and you simply just pick up the gems, pick up the jewels. If you don't have a care for a person, you don't necessarily show it. You're the type of person that finds ways to be cordial and be professional without being messy. And this is an art form a lot of people cannot master. So this is what I have for you, Pile 2s. This is why you're that girl. I tried to dive deeper than normal because I don't want all my videos to be surface level. Make sure you comment your favorite color, like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you aren't already, personal reviews are still $26. The information is in the description box. I thank you so much for watching this video. Bye-bye. Pile 3s, what's up? This is why you're that girl. We're going to dive a little deeper than we normally do because every reading can't be surface level. I want y'all to comment your favorite color down below because I'm trying to get a grasp of the vibes and the people that are watching these piles so I can get like a little incentive, you know what I'm saying? First off, why you're that girl. People love your passion. People love how passionate you are about things you care about the things that you work on, the things you're around, the people that you care for. You hold them tightly to you. You are the possessive type, but it comes off very loving. This is why you're that girl. You're a loving human being, but you do show it in a different way. You're that girl because it's very unique in the ways that you express yourself and show your love. You're the outgoing friend. You're the expressive friend. You're the one who probably speaks up the most out of any and everybody. You do have this strong sense or strong knowing on how to get yourself out of a rut. Like, you know that when you going through some real stuff, you feel your feelings and you go through it. Then you like, you know what? I need a drink. It could be your last $20. You'll go and get that $7 drink from the bar because you know that $7 drink gonna have your mind right, and it's gonna get you to a point where you like, you know what? Instead of moping about this, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna deep clean my closet. I'm gonna deep clean my closet on Saturday when I'm off, or whatever the case may be. And from there, you're able to get a clearer mind, and you're able to organize and structure yourself better in order to get things moving and off the ground. So you have like your own unique way of organizing your time, your money, your energy. And this is why you're that girl, because people tend to not believe in the ways that you're doing things until they see the results. And you're super unique in that way. So it's really important to know that. You also have a strong sense to like help your friends and your family around you. Even if you don't really have it, you find a way. Like you might be the type of person that finds resources for people, or you'll know how to like tag somebody else into a situation that has the resources and help your friends and your family. And your friends and family, they don't overlook this. They really do appreciate this. The fact that you're the type of person that speaks up for others, seeks out information for others, they don't take it the wrong way. So pile threes, you're that girl because you have an actual strong sense of community in your life. Even if it's just 3 people, those 3 people really have your back, and they understand that you're that girl. They understand who you are. They understand and embrace you as you are, and they appreciate you in all your glory. You also, the Ace of Pentacles being next to the Five of Swords is so funny to me. But I think that y'all either gamble a lot or you like to take risk in your life that actually pan out for you very well. They always work out in your favor. No matter the losses that you take in life, you end up making them lessons that become blessings. Like, as cliche as that may sound, like some of your losses in your life that you overlook or you don't think was a big deal, they actually have added to who you are on a soulful level in your life, like where you are on your soul's journey of life. It's like you didn't expect that thing to be a good thing because when you were going through it, it felt so bad. But now when you look back, you'll realize all the little pieces that came together to be and to take you to where you are now. When I see the Four of Pentacles next to the Three of Cups, I get a vibe where it's like, this is like a ride or die friend. So you're a ride or die friend for a lot of people. People that are mature and well-rounded and evolved. They understand who you are when you come into their lives, and they don't want to let you go. So the key and the T about you is the same way that you're possessive and you like to hold on tightly to those that you love, and you show them love through kind of like being like a mama bear or papa bear for people. People are more possessive over you than you are over them. They just don't show it, but they love that you show it, because then it's like, yes, so they're not going to be mad when they find out that I followed them to the club to make sure they got there safe or whatever. I don't know. I just get a vibe where people can be very, I don't want to say overbearing toward y'all, but just the type of people that they take those extra steps to make sure that you're good, you know? It could be something random too. Like you could probably think you found money and really somebody left that money there for you to find. Like they saw you was about to walk right there and they decided to drop $200. I don't know. I hope y'all do find $200. Donate to the channel, baby. Amen. But Seven of Pentacles too, next to the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you have this energy where no matter what is going on, no matter how stuck you may think that you are in life, or things have like stagnated, for some way, for some reason, you're just like the little engine that could. You just keep chugga chewing along. You keep going. Even when people think that you're down bad, or forget what other people think. If you think that you're down bad, things just may pop up in your life that bring you brand new interactions, brand new networking abilities, brand new experiences, and brand new outlooks, perspectives, like everything that you could think of. New things will come into your life and you won't understand why. The Seven of Cups for this reading is giving me like, you just don't understand why, but shit just keep working out for you. Things just keep working out for you. And sometimes you understand you have to keep those things to yourself. This is why you're that girl. You don't give everybody the sauce. You understand that the sauce is to be given out gently. It's to be given out like scarcely. You cannot let everyone in on what's going on over here. Like, you know what magic that you hold, and you know that with that being said, everybody cannot go. Everybody can't get in a whip and drive off into the sunset with you. Everybody can't take that trip. Everybody can't be on the group chat, you know what I'm saying, between you and God. Like, sometimes that direct line got to be there so you could just pick up for God, and God sends you the messages and you get to what you need to get to. So there's the energy of that going on for y'all. I don't know why I kind of want to dive more into the Seven of Cups. It's like certain things you say and speak into the universe and to God and to your life, they come over you in moments when you don't expect it. And it always happens in a moment where you didn't know what was going to happen next. But now you're like, oh, I remember I was praying for, like, literally the Meek Mill songs. I used to pray for times like this. Like, literally that type of energy is the case for you guys. And Sweet Dreams too. Sweet Dreams are made of these. Like, those two songs resonate for me with this group. At least that part of that Meek Mill song, and then like Sweet Dreams in general. So I'll probably link those two songs down below for y'all to like dive into if you haven't heard them, or if you haven't heard them in a long time. Or just to dive deeper into the lyrics. The sun card being the dead set middle of this reading says so much to me. Like, you all radiate such positive energy. You know how to expose things that really aren't right. The Five of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Three of Cups also tells me too that you know how to leave fake friends, fake acquaintances alone. You don't do the phony, fugazi stuff. You don't deal with people that like want to always talk behind other people's backs. It's different when you're venting. It's different if something just happened or somebody rubbed you the wrong way. But to constantly do it and then you just around them smiling in their face, like, you're not here for that. So you probably blow people's spots up. This is why you're that girl, because you blow spots up, and it's like, who's going to check me, boo? Who's going to check me, boo? Who's going to do something? And it's not that you want violence to happen or anything bad to happen, but it's like the worst that you can say is that you don't want to be around me. But if you don't want to be around me after I told you some real stuff, what does that actually say about you? Like, so you're the type of person that enlightens people and shows people a different way. And they, again, you just are the type of friend that people really love to have. Like, people enjoy your company. People enjoy the type of friendship quality that you bring into their lives. Like, you're the type of person that you could be the type of friend that may have stuff going on often, but the good always outweighs the bad with you. Like, the good things that you bring into people's lives outweigh any type of cons that they may think you bring into their lives. Like, they realize that no matter what, this person has my back. No matter what, this person's going to tell me the truth. They're going to be maybe like a little hardcore on me at times, but I need that. I need someone that's going to actually like do the hard work of being in a friendship, because friendships aren't just sunshine and roses every day. It's not just bigging your homegirl up. If she said she wanted to lose weight, why are you trying to go and get hot dogs and hamburgers? If they said that they wanted to get their mental health together, why ask them to go out for drinks and not encourage them to journal? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so people understand that dealing with you, they're going to have to hold themselves accountable. They're going to have to be real friends, like solid people. Like, you do not do the phony and fugazi. Like, I just keep getting that. You do not do the phony and fugazi. Like, you probably left a lot of people behind that gave you a lot of fake ass energy that you didn't appreciate. And it's no shade to them, but you're just better off without them. And that's clear here too. Like, you're better off without those people that tried to come into your life and do you dirty. You're super good on that. Also, too, you have a mindset that all money isn't good money, that there's times where your happiness has to come above the finances, and you end up, again, getting opportunities out of nowhere from you just sticking to your guns. For instance, there was an opportunity that popped up for me not too long ago. I forgot what it was. I think it was some opportunity I was going to go for, and I decided not to go for it. And then things just started going in such a better direction. I think like my mindset got so much better about this tarot channel after I decided like, no, I'm just going to put way more energy into my tarot channel on YouTube, and things like something unraveled for me. And I was like, wow, that was so good. And I just thought instantly like, oh, it's because I stuck to my guns. Like, I stayed true to my soul. Because let me tell y'all something. Selling your soul isn't just, oh, I became a big movie star and I decided to make bad, like, subliminal messages for people to watch and let them just lead themselves down the wrong road. Soul, like, selling your soul most of the time for us day-to-day people is working a 9-to-5 that you hate, that literally does not contribute to society in a real way, let alone isn't something that you desire to do or enjoy. Those are the small stressors of life that we got to nip the buds of. So this pile doesn't have an issue with that. You have a full understanding of who you are, but also like what you're what you bring to the table in your interpersonal relationships, in your personal relationships, in your environments. And this is so important to why you're that girl, because in order to be that girl, you have to know you're that girl already. Like, there's nothing anyone outside of you can tell you about you that you already don't know. So this is why you're that girl. So this is what I have for y'all, Power Threes. I hope this was fun, enlightening, and I hope you enjoyed it. Comment your favorite color down below. Personal readings are still $26 right now. All the information is in the description box. I appreciate y'all so much. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.